the United States.
Ready to go, okay? You guys ready, yeah? Ready? Hang on.
And he says we're ready to go, so away we go. Trinidad and Tobago with the kickoff and that bright red and black kick facing the Koreans in a configuration of red, white, and blue. Korea's had probably, Dan, one of the more interesting tournaments so far. Their highs and lows with their 1-2-1 record coming in.
Yeah, that's a very peculiar record coming in. They should be they should
scum.
I would say probably comfortably win this game. Although Trinidad will want to come out today and prove that although they're inaugural and they're debutants here in the IB7 series, that they're here on merits, that they're enjoying themselves, and they want to continue to be a participant. But Korea has a lot of advantages having participated in many events.
Well, we're talking about the strangeness of their journey here in Southern California as they move the ball outside to Trinidad and Tobago. Mark Hamilton. And now they retreat, move it back inside their own half. And the Koreans press with their defense. Once again, they go far side. This is about as deliberate a ball handling we've seen from this Trinidad Tobago team. Hamilton with some space. Hamilton dragging Koreans with him. And now he gets the ball tossed back to Silverthorne. Silverthorne upended. And Trinidad Tobago still fighting for the ball and a knock-on at the end. He just could not keep the handle going. That was Ronald Silverthorne. We had just a little bit of space, but not enough football.
Well, we had a series of two or three pieces over, and look at Silverthorne there.
It's like a ballerina.
Oh, well, he was deaf down the sideline there, but deaf passes, but he just couldn't pick it up.
I like those laces on the white boots. I mean, that very much looks like a ballerina shoe. Of course, I will not. I will say that to him from up here in the box.
I got all kinds of stuff down there in the scrum. Look at all those colors.
Yep. What happened to the good old black shoes? Here we go. Korea handling in dangerous territory inside their own end goal.
No play on, it's all good.
Still, nice little cleanup done that time by the Koreans. Trying to wind their way outside the 22. There's Kwang-Soo Park. Kwang-Soo Park gets outside the 22 and then more. It's the race. On his back is Hamilton. Kwang-Soo Park outraces Mark Hamilton, and he is going to score the first try of this contest. Boom, down it goes, and Korea takes the lead.
Well, as they say, Dave, goal line to goal line from that movement. They started off with their man who's the leading try scorer, Jongman Jun, and pull it up, patient, bit bunch there, bolts right through the middle. Not too much in that, just fended off a few defenders, and look at himself, he's looking around. Do I have the gas? I guess I do.
Yeah, no one was there.
That's right. And he just kind of saunters right in and dots it down between the posts.
Hee Soo-yoon successfully converts the goal, so the Koreans take a 7-0 lead. To finish the point, for those of you who follow international sevens, it's interesting to note that yesterday Korea, within 2 games, they were blown out by South Africa and then drew with France. That is a very unusual way to start your day.
Very much so. Maybe they didn't eat the full complement of breakfast in the morning.
Nope. Nope. A certain well-known brand of American Wheaties.
We would never succumb to product endorsement here.
Never.
But if you're out there, Wheaties, we're looking.
Never, ever would we do something like that. All right, after the infraction on the restart, Trinidad Tobago, let's see if they've got something in them to respond. Nice full-on hit by Aaron Millar. But the Koreans now have a chance to convert the mistake. On the gallop right now is Jongman Chun. He's the one that scored the 3 tries yesterday, and he is going to go and score his first of this match. Oh, he's giving it away. How nice of him. And in case you're wondering, that wasn't just about being having a nice gesture with inside you. And Si-Won Kim was with him. They know about these 2-point conversions.
That's right.
And he decided to give it up to the man wide open, who at this point was Kim, Si-Won Kim with the try. And Hee Soo-yoon will attempt the conversion, and it is successful. One more look here.
Well, he just shows his pace once again. He's been showing it all weekend. Junius has got a lot of it against Trinidad, who's unfortunately, they're the new side and don't have a lot throughout their talent. And once you said, hey, there's my teammate, I'm going to give it to him, a fellow low sock wearer. I'm going to dot it down between the posts.
I'm still trying to get over the fact everybody wears short sleeve jerseys. I mean, that's how far back I go. We restart play, and the Koreans, who have just scored 2 tries, have an opportunity now inside Trinidad and Tobago territory, just where they left off. They put it out to the speed merchants on the outside. After the good tackle, Korea handles the football again. Now they move back to the halfway line. Kwang-Soo Park, we've seen him with a break already today, and a big bullish bear he is. Move it back inside to Chung again. And they're going to call that an intentional knock-on. That will warrant a penalty. Uh-oh, here comes the yellow card. Professional foul. Yes, they do. That's probably the hardest thing for the old hardline rugby fan to understand now. With the professional fouls, quote-unquote, you can issue a red card. So Mark Hamilton is sent off for an intentional knock-on. And in the old days of the game, I hate to sound like an old man, you almost had to commit a crime to be sent off the bench.
That's right. In sevens, they judge the laws just a little bit more strictly.
You got to come around.
Because there's so much less time.
You got to come all the way around.
Foul, it can lead to a person or a team not scoring, and that's significant.
Plus, the other difference is now we got the age of the sin bin where you don't actually send them off for the entire match. Well, the Koreans have crossed the line again. And Kwang-Soo Park with his second try of this match, and you start to smell the idea right now, Dan, that in a little bit it'll be Korea against the United States for that Shield championship here this weekend.
That's right. Once again, Korea, just a little bit too much power and finesse for the Trinidad and Tobago side. And once again, our man Park scores. There's a nice little photo of the man, and walking back, doesn't seem to be too much out of breath. And we'll see if they get the conversion once again.
Hee Soo-yoon is right down the middle. And in the waning seconds of this first half, Korea takes a commanding 21-0 lead over Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, the Hooters should sound shortly, Dave, but it looks like they're going to get the kickoff in.
Yeah, let's see if that was knocked forward, so that'll be it. And that should place us to the half. It does. As Al Clem says, we've played enough here in the first half. At the intermission, the Koreans dominate Trinidad and Tobago by a score of 21 points to none here in Carson, California.
Any tick? All good, yeah, Talk? All good, Talk? No, I had it. You saw I had it. Yeah. There was no doubt he had to go. 2-on-1. He even knew he was going. Mom said that. Skip those. Yeah.
디펜스가 안 붙잖아, 그치? 우리가 찾아줄 필요 없잖아. 라인 좀 넓게 잡아가지고 스윙은 몇 번 하다가 몸이 생긴다고. 못해만 두드러가 봐.
그리고 대중 사람이 종만이 같은 사람이 좀 많이 뛰었는데 계속 옆으로 반짜리 가 있어요. 정말 뒤에 있으면 어떡하냐.
아까도 지금 대주는 사람이 제가 이 사람이 풀렸을 때는 그 사이드 있지 말라 그래. 여기 있어, 여기. 여기 뒤에 제주도 있으니까 끝까지 죽지 말란 말이야. 뒤에서
All coaches sound alike.
아웃 되지 말고.
그만해.
이거 치고.
진짜 키가
이거 진짜 참고 가야 돼. 야, 형 그러면 안 돼.
I off no.
나냐 두 하, 뒤한
I
뒤.
off.
off.
Let's go. We got. Huh? Oh, they got that on the they all have that on the sideline, yeah? Yeah, it'll be a little bit in the second half. Yeah, we're ready to go. Hold up, we're ready to go. Make sure, guys, back up. You ready, Red? You ready, White?
We're back for the second half. I'm Dave Sitton along with former U.S. Captain Dan Lyle here in Southern California. The Koreans pick up where they left off. Kwang-Soo Park headed in for the hat trick. His third try of the afternoon.
Yeah, Dave, you and I are holding up three fingers to one another. That's his third one. The powerful man. We get another beautiful look of him. And it's right from the kickoff. He used Hisuyu with a nice high kick. A bit of a fumble there, and just, hey, there's the ball. I'm right there. I'm the lucky man on the spot. Stride in, drag my toes a little bit, dot down.
This will be the biggest challenge to date for their first five to make a conversion. Soo-yoon.
That's a nice kick.
He's deadly today. 4 converted tries for Korea. They expand their lead to begin the second half over Trinidad and Tobago. The score now stands Korea 28 points, and the TNT group have yet to find a try.
Let's hope they stay together, keep their concentration, and not let the score get too far away.
Unlucky, White.
It'll tap forward, so Trinidad and Tobago will have the scrimmage.
Red.
동선이 좀 서 있어.
Hae Kayung-sung. At halftime, it was interesting. We were observing him talking to his team very much. He was emphatic in his native Korean, but you could tell by the inflection, you can tell by the facial expressions. Coaches are coaches worldwide. It doesn't matter what the language.
That's right, getting his points across. He's probably looking at his notes now and preparing for the next game, like you said earlier, Dave. United States looks like they probably have Korea 5 minutes to decide that, and Trinidad are going to do their utmost to prevent it.
Well, it might be a pretty tall order the way the Korea's played defense so far against Trinidad and Tobago. And again, an opportunity to go forward results in a retreat just to hang on to the possession. There's a break by Adam Frederick, but a bad result at the end of the tackle. Ball thrown forward, so the Koreans playing with advantage, and now they're playing with some room here to the near side. Pass back into the danger man, Jong Man-chung. I saw a little bit of gridiron football passing him. Here's the big setup. Kwang-soo Park is knocked it down, but that leads to an open space. And he's got support as well. Here's Hee Soo-yoon, and he is going to be able to convert his own try this time.
Well, it looks like Kwang-soo Park there just added to his all-around game there with a bit of a contact pass off to the man, and let's see if we can get the conversion, and perhaps after that we're going to be able to see the full try and its effect. Like I said before, there's Park, takes the contact, still the offload, right out of the backside. I'm going to accelerate, and I am Hee Soo-yoon.
Yeah, and you might remember earlier in the weekend, he apparently had hurt his hamstring, but those hamstrings look good. Those shoelaces look good. And for a change, he was converting his own try. So Jin-wook Lee on for Korea. As you see, this one is now very much out of hand. Korea with a beyond a commanding 35-0 advantage. And replaced Korea now takes a break and takes a rest. That is Hyun-Hee Kim. And the boys from the peninsula, the lower portion of the peninsula, with an opportunity to play an ally coming up a little bit later, but not on the rugby pitch.
The southernmost Caribbean island off the coast of Venezuela is one of the friends of mine used to say, but in a different accent.
Yeah. There's a mistake right there, but again, they could not capitalize. Fraser could not hang on to the ball, although he apparently intercepted it.
Scrum, red.
And so it'll be a scrum here now to the red.
I think the crowd would really like to see Trinidad put something on the board for the end of this game, and I think that they deserve it for their first inaugural appearance here in the IRB7, Dave.
Well, it's interesting. I know you played in Hong Kong, and we've all had an opportunity to observe the tremendous growth of the Hong Kong Sevens as both a great standalone sporting event, but actually the inspiration for this IRB series. And it's an interesting cultural bit there that on Sunday, it seems like everybody in the crowd is for the team that's behind on the scoreboard at the time. So it's interesting when you have thousands upon thousands of people changing their allegiances during the course of the game. So
Play to the underdog.
Yep.
Nope. Free kick.
So Trinidad and Tobago,
free kick, Kevin.
just over 2 minutes remain in this match, and they've got a big hill to climb, but at least to get a pickaxe into the mountain would be nice for them right now. That would be a try. And they've got a lot of depth, and they've got a little space, and they've got the ball in the hands of Adam Frederick, who's tackled, but now they sustain the drive this time, which has not been one of their strong points in this
That's
game.
good.
Down they go again. That time
Going there, that's all right.
Frazier. Nice long pass by Silverthorne. Frederick looking for somebody. The somebody this time is Rojas. Rojas spun around in a pirouette.
Okay, roll away, right? That's good. He's good. No, no, no. It's up. It's up. You can play it.
Yeah.
It's up.
Somebody's going to take claim to this ball.
Why?
And
You
it's
gotta let
going
it go,
to
yeah?
be
You gotta do
the
something with it.
Trinidad and
Just hold it
Tobago
up.
team, because they would not offend. Dan all by himself right now, fighting and taking the ball is Alkins. Frazier.
Let him go.
Dangerous pass. Nice play that time at all, and it's going to
Come
be
here.
a
No.
penalty
Hold.
against Korea. And I presume, the only thing I could presume on that, Dan, was a dangerous tackle, dangerous play.
You went high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can hear referee Al Kemp saying, "You went high."
Okay.
And
yep.
Dong Soon Kim, there he goes.
That
Wraps him right around the
good?
head.
That's a
Ready?
hard-boned clavicle into an ear.
Everything has to be below
good?
the shoulders.
Yep. So a yellow card issued to Korea. Let's see if a 7-on-6 advantage will work for Tobago's favor. That's Mark Hamilton, number 7, racing down there. Hamilton so close they cannot
Play
handle.
advantage.
The Koreans
Still playing
scoop
it
it
to
up,
Rock, stay.
and for the moment their shutout is intact.
Advantage is gained.
By himself, Hee Soo Yoon buys some time, gathers friends, and they come out to near the 22. So the Trinidad and Tobago squad so close to the try line, but they were denied, and now the Koreans just march at
Go against the
will
rock now. Let
outside
it.
the 22. Good defensive pressure by Trinidad and Tobago. You were hoping they wouldn't completely disintegrate. I think we're seeing a lot of heart from them right now, Dan.
Yeah, they are. They're trying. They're just missing, a few ingredients and experience and a little bit more time, and they'll get better.
Min Suk Yu fires the ball straight back. Hee Soo Yoon has been very busy today. Handles. And we're going to just play this one out. If you've heard, the horn has sounded, and let's see if the Koreans want one more. And they certainly look like they're entitled to it right now. Nope.
Let him go now. Let him
Had
go
there been
now.
a pass, maybe.
Let him
So
go!
instead, Jin Wook Lee tosses it out. Should be a penalty, don't you think? They've had enough.
Nothing there.
Al Clem
Still let him
says
go.
35-0. We've seen quite enough. Our final score, once again, the Koreans move ahead. They win their Shield semifinal match by a final count of 35 points to none. Later on, you'll see Korea take on the United States in the Shield final here in sunny Southern California.
The Shield final